You ever notice how some people can say the most disrespectful thing to you and it just bounces off them like nothing happened? Meanwhile, you're sitting there replaying it in your head for the next 3 days. Here's what nobody tells you. Those people aren't ignoring you. They've just figured out something you haven't yet. And once you understand this, you'll never let another person control how you feel again. Let me ask you something. When was the last time someone said something that completely wrecked your mood? Maybe it was a coworker's passive-aggressive comment. Maybe your partner said something critical. Whatever it was, you felt it, didn't you? That tightness in your chest, that heat rising in your face. And here's the wild part. That person, they moved on 5 minutes later. But you carried that weight around all day, maybe all week. So why does this happen? Why do we give other people so much power over our inner world? It's because we've been taught a lie. We've been told that other people make us feel things. He made me angry. She hurt my feelings. But that's not actually how it works. And when you understand the real mechanism behind this, everything changes. Think about it like this. Imagine your emotional state is like the thermostat in your house. Most people believe other people have the remote control. They walk in, they press a button, and suddenly your temperature changes. But here's the truth. You're the only one with the remote. You've just been handing it out to everyone who walks through the door. Now, before you say, but you don't understand, this person really did hurt me, I get it. I'm not saying people don't do hurtful things. What I'm saying is that your emotional response, that's yours. And once you take ownership of that, you become untouchable. Let me break down exactly how this works. When someone does something you don't like, your brain runs it through a filter. That filter is made up of your past experiences, your beliefs about yourself, your fears, your insecurities. The event itself is neutral, but your interpretation, that's where the emotional charge comes from. Here's an example. Two people get the exact same criticism from their boss. One person hears it and thinks, oh, this is helpful feedback. I could improve this. The other person hears it and thinks, my boss hates me. I'm terrible at my job. I'm going to get fired. Same words, completely different emotional experience. Why? Because of the story they told themselves about what those words meant. So, if you're constantly getting your emotions hijacked by other people, you're not weak, you're just running old programming. And the beautiful thing about programming is that it can be rewritten. If you're finding value in this, do me a favor and hit that like button. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe because we're just getting started here. Drop a comment and let me know what's the thing people say to you that gets under your skin the most. I want to hear from you. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Most people think emotional control means suppressing your feelings or pretending nothing bothers you. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is conscious responding instead of unconscious reacting, and there's a massive difference. When you react, you're on autopilot. Someone says something, you snap back. Someone cuts you off in traffic, you're fuming for the next 20 minutes. But when you respond, there's a pause, a space, and in that space lives your power. The people who seem unshakable, they've learned to find that space, that microsecond between the trigger and the response. And once you find it, you realize you actually have a choice. Do I want to engage with this? Is this worth my energy? Or do I want to let this pass through me like water? But here's the thing most people miss. You can't find that space when your nervous system is in fight or flight mode. Your body has to feel safe first. And this is where most people get stuck. They're trying to think their way into calmness while their body is screaming danger. So here's what you do. Next time someone says something that would normally set you off, pay attention to what's happening in your body first. Where do you feel it? Is it tightness in your chest, heat in your face, tension in your shoulders? Just notice it. Don't judge it yet. Don't try to change it. Just observe. This simple act of observation does something powerful. It creates a separation between you and the emotion. You're no longer the anger. You're the person noticing the anger. And that shift, as small as it sounds, changes everything. Because now you're not being controlled by it. You're watching it. And here's the part that will blow your mind. Most of the time, when you just observe an emotion without feeding it, it passes in about 90 seconds. 90 seconds, that's it. But we keep it alive. We replay the conversation. We rehearse what we should have said. We tell the story to 5 different people, and suddenly that 90-second emotion has become a 3-day emotional hangover.